And we are back again, my friends, with a very unexpected, completely blown away world's hottest pepper video. I had absolutely no plans on doing any more world's hottest pepper videos at all. I'm over it. Um, However, I did have somebody that they said they got the hottest pepper in the U.S. that you could buy seeds to, whatever. Just a claim that was made. Anyway, he was supposed to send me one. He did not. So I don't know if he still might send it. Who knows? But so I had planned on this week, if those came in, those peppers, doing reviews on them, telling you how hot they are to me. However, something crazy happened. I want you guys to take a good look at these. I want you to tell me what the difference is. No bumps, bumpy. What do you think the difference is of these two peppers? Comment below. Go ahead. All right, I got some breakfast here. The full Irish breakfast, which is corned beef hash and eggs and toast and a hash brown for the gut, mate, because this thing is gonna burn the hell out of me. So only 3 people have ever tried this pepper. You cannot grow this pepper. My God, it smells so strong. That's what the inside looks like. Oh my Lord. I wish you guys could see this. This, on this top part, is just a straight oil pocket. I don't even want to cut into it, but I wish I could get a little bit of this percent. I opened it up. I do not want to get that on my hands, but you guys, it's so hard for you to see, but in there is just filled with yellow oil. So here's the deal. Let's talk about this pepper. This thing could potentially be the world's hottest pepper that you are able to get your hands on and grow. But wait a minute, Uncle Bocow, didn't you say you can't grow it? I did. Let me explain. This pepper and this pepper are the same exact pepper. I know you're thinking, no way, Uncle Bocow. Well, way. This pod is from the same plant. This is the, I'm sorry. These 2 plants are right next to each other from the same seed. All the other pods on this look just like this. They're purple, but they're green underneath, and they will not turn color. Thomas got one that was white, but I sent him just, there was only one that I said this one actually ripened, but by the time he got it, it was soft. So I think he chucked it. Johnny Scoville had a big round one that just stayed green. Like I literally, it was on the plant forever. I finally took it off, shipped it to him, and it still was green a week later when he reviewed it. But we had one that looked like this. It was even a little bit darker color than that mustard. There's a picture of it on Instagram. It's got kind of a curve in it. And I can't remember, people were asking what it was and saying all these different names, guessing and stuff. It was not what they thought. It was the same pepper. And the reason why I said you can grow it, but you can't, this is the most unstable pepper ever created. Okay? This is the Pink Tiger, Peach Boot, Golden Boot, Solid Gold Boot, whatever you want to call it. This thing, last year I had 2 plants. The year before I had the actual what it's supposed to look like. It was purple on the outside like that, and then this was orange. Okay, orange, not cream. Then I planted it, and I got one that looked just like that, purple with orange, and the plant right next to it, they're both out of the same seed, was just purple, and then they stayed green. The pods would not ripen. They stayed green, and you could leave them on there until they rot and fall off. They're soft. They're still green. They're rotten. So, very, very unstable. And then Bill Corbett's turned red the next season. Mine, this plant, this plant is actually ripening. They'll be purple, then they'll turn peach. And this is a little bit cream, and I think that's because it's later in the season. However, this one, we only got one pod that ripened. And it was I'm stalling. Oh, God, taste. Oh, it don't taste good at all. It's very bitter. Actually, it doesn't taste that bad. It's just bitter. It doesn't really have a flavor. Guys, that's incredible right there. I didn't even get into placenta. I bet the tip off. Let's try some placenta. I'm going to dab a little bit of hot sauce on this toast and hash right here. That's really bad. That is a really, really strong burn, man. All right. Placenta's got some floralness. I can taste it with the food. Wow. That's a scorcher, man. That is freaking crazy. So listen. We took one of these. There was one that looked like, well, it was a little curve on it. Only one pepper on that plant was ripening up. I think, and that was before I chopped it down. The plant only produced like 7 or 8 pods. This is just like last year. The other one did fine. That plant, in the raised bed and the 5-gallon pot this year, but in the raised bed, they're right next to each other. Same amount of nutrients, water, everything. 5 pods. That's what it produced last year. I keep seeds from this, the good one, plant this year. Same thing. Ended with the same exact results. That's scorching hot, man. That's scorching hot. I still have a piece of that placenta left. And I still have, I still have half. I'm lit. That's hot, man. That's stupid hot. So how did I know that's hot? Why am I talking all this crap before I even tried it, you know? Here's the thing. Like I said, we had one. It was just on the plant. It was dark mustard. I could tell it was fully ripe. And by the way, see how the tip is darker? That's darker because that's not that that's unripe or anything like that. That's darker because that's actually purple. It's that little bit of purple that stays, no matter how ripe it gets, it'll still have some purple. That's actually the purple overlay that will not go away as pod's soft. I let it sit on the counter and everything. So, check this out. I gave Keyshawn, my coworker, a sliver, and I mean a sliver of that last one. And he ate it and was like, what the hell was that? Like, Keyshawn's got, he doesn't have a super high tolerance or anything, but he eats super hots with me all the time. eats my hot sauce and stuff, but he eats super hots. And I believe, I don't remember. I think I may have gave Denise a piece, but that day I cut up that pepper into slivers to put on some food I was eating at work, and I gave Keyshawn one sliver. Why? Because I tasted a sliver, and I said, "No friggin' way." My paper plate that I cut it up on had oils all over it. I never seen that much oil come out of a single pepper ever in my life. Keyshawn ate that little sliver, man, and he threw up from it. Like, it hit his stomach and he puked instantly. So this is no joke. Now, the problem with this, why did I say you can grow it, but you can't? I'm not going to ever grow this again. I don't care about the world's hottest pepper. I don't give two craps about it. You know, you got people out here saying they have the world's hottest pepper. They won't show their test results. You know, then there's the whole Ed Curry thing saying that his pepper, he felt the heat 3.5 hours, and then the cramps came in. Not talking about cramps. Cramps came after. Remember that. He's claiming that his pepper can burn you for 3.5 hours. I'm sorry, I call BS. Sorry, I've been doing it too long. You can tell these freaking dummies that watch the news and believe all this crap. You can tell them that stuff. You're not going to tell chili heads that stuff. So, I've been neutral and I've defended Ed Curry on so many things. But at this point, that right there, no, that's not going to fly with Uncle Bull Cow. I'm sorry. Got too many people out here BSing, and people believe them. You know, not everyone. Most of the chili community does not believe anyone that says they have the world's hottest pepper without showing the results. That's just a fact. Because I see it. I'm in all the hot pepper groups, stuff like that. All right, let's try another piece of this. This is brutal, brutally hot. Still burning. I'm still burning. Maybe Ed Curry was right. No, I'm not burning like that. I have the afterglow, but I did eat hot sauce too, because on and in between. So there's the hot sauce. There's a pepper. All right. A little bit bitter, a little bit floral, but screaming hot. Now, I'm not going to keep any seeds to this, because this variant thing, whatever this is growing, is just random. Bill Corbett got burgundy colored pods, red colored pods, orange with purple, purple with white, purple with green that will never ripen, green that loses most of the purple, but it's like an olive color. So, and I think he may have got the mustard too. I believe he's got 8 color variants. I've only gotten 3 plus this thing, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I don't think it would do good. I mean, so what it is, I told you, it was a peach boot, pink tiger, solid gold boot cross. Now Justin, not Justin. God bless SHU, Jordan King. I sent him one of the pods, that looked like this, but it was orange. I sent him one last year, and he said it was the hottest pepper he's ever eaten. They are stupid hot, even like this. But something happens when it goes this route. It's kind of weird, too, the phenol on this. That really doesn't look like the other ones, as you can clearly see. But then again, we had one that looked like a dragon's breath. You guys can go watch Johnny Scoville's video of him eating that. It's crazy. I'm gonna attempt to get Mrs. Bulkow to eat that. She's probably gonna tell me no. She does not care at this point about proving anything. She would eat it with food, but I can ask her. My coworkers, I was looking out the window and I seen this on the plant. I said, "Come over here and look." I pointed. I said, "That's a mustard pod." They said, "Yeah, I looked at it. I think Denise was said, I seen it yesterday." I'm like, "What the hell?" I'm like, mind you, this plant, I cut it down like to overwinter mode and let it regenerate because it only had 5 pods on it. When it came back, it had a lot more peppers on it. But none of them have ripened up. So who knows? I think there's another pod on it that looks similar to this. I'll let it sit there until the first frost. I'm not going to pick anything else. This could be the world's hottest pepper that you could grow out right now. Dead serious. That's how hot it is. Bite for bite, for small bites like that. I mean, the ODB might give it a run for its money. I think this is even hotter than the mustard ODB. And I'm dead serious when I say it. Keyshawn had a sliver, and it made him throw up. And I only gave him a sliver because I had a sliver. And I said right then, I have never, ever, ever got a burn like that off of a paper-thin piece of any pepper. That's why I would have gave him a bigger piece, straight up. So, world's hottest pepper could be Pepper X. You know what? They ain't showing the date on it. You can't get your hands on it. You can't review it to see for yourself. So yeah, I mean, maybe the data is there, but you're not willing to show your test results. Guess what? Too bad. You're not going to get full credibility from the chili community. You're going to get laughed at by some people, and you're going to have people that call you a liar. That being said, I don't really care. I'm here for all things hot sauce, peppers related. I'm looking for flavor this year more than anything. I still like heat, but that right there was, it's just random craziness at the end of the season that I did not expect. Uncle Bulkow, I freaking love you guys. What?